Alright guys, time to look at SUI once again on the channel. Now, if we take a look at the chart here, SUI, it has broken down quite a bit since it made its high up here around $5, let's say 30 cents, guys. Now, what is okay, in my opinion, is we didn't break lower than this low here. So, that's a good sign. So let's just delete these blue underlines here, and let's make a new little line under the little low over here. Now let me just erase these real quick, and yeah, I mean we can actually leave that because it is here you have the low, basically a higher low, and then this is the next higher low right here. So that's good. It didn't break lower than, let's say, around what, $2.96 or so below this wick, I would say. If it went below that wick, then we'd really be in serious trouble. It would be in danger of, breaking down a lot. So now we are going to have to face this trend line once again. So I do need to extend this trend line just a little bit. And yeah, at some point we're going to get back to that. Now, we are seeing quite a surge today. We have kind of gotten a rejection here at about $4.22. And oh yeah, I forgot to say update on my SUI long the other day. Actually got stopped out, we can say, because yeah, SUI did dip during the day a little bit. And it just barely got my liquidation price, unfortunately. So now it was a free like $10, I think, like I said in that video, guys. It didn't really matter to me. I had already actually made, I had doubled that and took the profit, so I didn't really lose anything. Actually made money because it was a free $10. They gave me a trial. And anything above $10 you can keep with BitTrue. So that's actually a good thing. Anyways, doesn't really matter. Got stopped out. Should have probably waited a little bit longer and then did a long. But yeah, SUI is looking pretty good right now. Taking out, well, almost taking out this candle too. So the previous 4 days it's trying to take out here. And yeah, $4.22 is the mark to get over on a weekly time frame. And after that is $4.36, and then you have this trend line, guys. So let's see when it comes to that. Maybe it will meet this trend line and this daily resistance here at the same time. We could see. Now I want to turn on the RSI and just take a look here how strong this move is and how much strength it still has. On a daily, looks very good, guys. Very oversold on the Stochc RSI. Pointed pretty heavily to the upside with the RSI. Now let's look at this on a weekly time frame. Yeah, getting to the oversold point down here on the Stochc RSI, so that's actually not bad. It is pointed up here with the RSI. Let me look at this in the monthly. I haven't really looked at SUI on a monthly time frame on the RSI and Stochc, so let's see if this loads real quick. It's very slow tonight. Now, this actually looks like it is overbought. So that, not good on the monthly time frame, but weekly and daily so far is good. Now, 4-hour time frame looks like it's overbought, and it's starting to come down here on the Stochc. It's slightly pointed down here on RSI, but it's still in neutral territory. So on the 1-hour time frame, that's actually oversold here, so that's good. Now it is pointed to the downside in the RSI, so but it is in neutral territory. Now the 15-minute time frame, guys, pointed to the downside on both, but still it's right in the middle. Not too bad. So what I'm going to take from this information is that basically I think it's going to cool down on lower time frames. Because most of these time frames here in the 15, the 1 hour, the 4 hour are either oversold or they're pointed to the downside. So that's probably why you're seeing this red candle. Let me get rid of this right now. And yeah, you can see we're getting a little bit of a pullback here. So yeah, probably a pullback short term. You know, in the next day or 2 days, maybe over the weekend, you're going to see this start pumping again. Now, let's take a quick look at SUI and the tokenomics, guys. There's 10 billion SUI. All of this has been created, but only 3 billion of this is circulating right now. So that's not still very much. You know, 3 billion is nothing in this game. And right now you're getting a 22% discount on SUI if you're buying it at the moment. So if you bought it the other day, though, at like $3.50, wherever it bounced, that's amazing. Great job. So yeah, but you can see my, it says my average cost is $2.74. That's kind of strange. Anyways, I bought my first batch at least at $1.68, but yeah, maybe okay. I did buy a little bit more. But anyways, I took the profit from other coins and put it into this coin. So actually, it shouldn't even be really $2.74. That's free money. Doesn't matter though, guys. Anyways, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. Now it has timed itself out here. It's going to give me the small, yeah, okay, here we go. Let me just enlarge this real quick. I hate when it does that. Anyways, here you have Bitcoin, and basically it's just going sideways, guys. There's not really much going on with Bitcoin at all. If we look at this, it's just been like this for 2 months. Basically since, I don't know, well actually, here, let me put this on the daily time frame. I thought I was looking at the daily. That was the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, on the daily time frame, yeah, you can see, guys, just going sideways here. I mean, basically between 91 and 106. So you have about a $15,000 range that has been in for 2 months. It's just consolidating, guys. It's like the time, you know, when we consolidated for about 6 months in a bull flag and then we broke out. Same thing's probably going to happen here. If we get any closes on a daily or weekly above 106, 150, game over, guys. We're going up. Now, Ethereum, probably going to, you know, give me that screen again. It's probably timed out once again, just like the Bitcoin chart. So let's enlarge this real quick. And yeah, basically Ethereum still struggling. Same old story, guys. Basically, I could just draw a trend line. And let's see whenever this breaks it. But I don't know. It may hit it again and go back down. And I just don't have much faith in Ethereum, unfortunately. You know, I mean, it is trying to break into this Fibonacci level here at $3,200. Probably going to close over that tonight, I imagine. We have less than 2 hours before the close of this candle, so more than likely we will get back into this Fibonacci. But 3313 is the market's got to get over, and when it hits it, you know, who knows? Maybe it's, you know, here on the 2nd of February, when basically the trend line and this, you know, resistance here converge. So that'll be a little bit stronger, you know, resistance to break through, especially if it's together in one. So let's see what happens. Now, let's take a quick look at the market cap. You know, it's just going sideways. Again, it's like the Bitcoin chart, guys. Just consolidating. I do believe once it gets that break above 3.62 trillion, especially on a weekly time frame, because this is a weekly resistance here in green, then yeah, you're going to see a big continuation here. We're not far away. I mean, we're 3.51 trillion, so it's really very, you know, very, very close, we can say. And we've tried to break this in the past 2 weeks several times. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin, it looks like it's trying to, you know, get above this resistance here. That's kind of held us down since about the 18th. And yeah, let's see what happens. It's right on the verge, guys. It's really, you know, we'll see what happens. It has another 2 hours, let's just say. Let's leave it at that. Now, the dominance, guys, a little bit worrying. And yeah, it's probably another chart that has timed out. Yeah, okay. It'll pop up here. Anyways, it's a little bit worrying just because it has, you know, made this W pattern. And it did break this neckline. And if this is a retest of that neckline, we have to see, guys. You know, because usually it's better if it comes back and retests the neckline and then moves up. So we are getting a nice red candle today, but it's nothing really to celebrate until basically you see this breaks down below this trend line and probably back down below this neckline. That's when maybe we can celebrate. So yeah, we need to see something go below 59% basically, and yeah, hopefully that will be the end of this story, because if not, if it's coming back to retest the neckline and make a bounce, well, the technical target is up here at about 63.3%. That would be devastating for altcoin holders. I would lose tens of thousands of dollars probably, you know, so maybe 10, 20,000, who knows? 15, I mean, that's a lot if it goes up there to 63%. Now, if we take a quick look here at the liquidations in the last 24 hours, yeah, you can see it's pretty tame. There's 162 million that have been wrecked, mostly shorts though, that's good. And yeah, not much going on with liquidations. Now, altcoin season index, guys, 47, maintaining the peaks here. That's good. But yeah, we're barely maintaining it. And, you know, mostly my thesis has been right, that I said once we got above it, we'd probably maintain the peaks. And yeah, for the most part we have. Now, fear and greed, guys, 70, yesterday 72. We're basically just bouncing between 70 and 75 lately. So that's okay with me. Maybe we could be a little bit lower, but you know, I don't want to see 95 or whatever anytime really soon. Now, taking a look at the bull market peak indicator, sell at the top, still 100% hold, guys. 0 from 30 have been hit, so there's not much to worry about. Now, the best indicator is the pi cycle top indicator. You can see, guys, still has some months probably before it crosses, so no need to talk about that. Now, tomorrow we do have core PCE. We do have an FOMC member speaking as well. We have personal spending and Chicago PMI. So all of these PCEs, personal spending, Chicago PMI, all very important tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Now, the interest rate cut, I'm in the, you know, the camp here of the 18%, but I am only in this camp if we get good PCE along the way until March, when we have that next meeting, and it's March 19th. So if we get good PCE, PMI, CPI along the way, I believe this is going to radically change. I do believe we're going to get a cut. There's also pressure from President Trump to cut the rates as well. So let's see. It's still kind of a long way. We have, about a month and a half, maybe a little more than a month and a half. So yeah, but I do believe we will get a cut. That's my personal feeling, you know. So anyways, let's take a quick look at crypto bubbles. Looking pretty good. Most of everything here is in green. There are a few reds here and there. Now the week, it's kind of odd. In my last video, about 20 minutes ago, this was green. So anyways, and the hour was actually red. I'm not sure why we're red now with the week. Doesn't really matter though. Anyways, looks good to me across the board today at least. And let's see if we can get all these coins to continue. Now, if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinondo. Type in, for example, Bitcoin. You'll get the times, you know, for example, 360 days, which is kind of risky, I would say. Even 180 days would be risky at this point. I'm looking personally for flexible, or, you know, maybe like 30 days, for example. Be aware of these limits. You know, don't send 200 Bitcoin to Whitebit and think you can stake it all for 30 days for this amount of money, or percent, really. And yeah, you know, be careful. You don't want to get locked into a position that you can't get out of when you're satisfied with the price and ready to sell. Not financial advice, though. Do what you please, but that's what I'm doing. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.